Hello and welcome to Thomas Geiger Car. Today with the new Mercedes-AMG A45. A good year after the launch of the new A-Class, the sports division is getting involved again to raise your heartbeat and your blood pressure with nothing less than the most powerful compact car on the market. At least that is what the Daimlers are promising. If the engineers are true and if this car is really the hottest hatch on the market, that's what we're going to figure out on our test drive here on Thomas Geiger Car. The A45 is powered by a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, same as the outgoing model. But AMG has totally re-engineered this power pack and is offering it for the first time in 2 different setups, as we know it from the V8 models. So there's going to be a A45 and an A45S. Already the standard model has 387 horsepower and 480 Newton meters, more than the old A45. And if you go for the A45S, you'll get 421 horsepower and 500 Newton meter, making this engine the most powerful 4-cylinder ever built in a production car. And that's not all. Not only it is more powerful than before, it is also more individual than ever. Then same as the V8 models, this engine now has been built in the hometown of AMG in Affalterbach with the principle of one man, one engine. And every guy that builds that's an engine signs it off and you get a personalized engine for your own car. It is just amazing how quick this car is. From 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds and a top speed of 270 kilometers per hour. Never achieved in an A-Class before. And it's not only the speed itself, it is more the response that really impresses me. I know it's not a natural aspirated engine, it is a turbocharged engine, and turbos are somehow a bit lame compared to the natural aspirated ones. But AMG did quite a bit of a fine-tuning and this car really responds quick to the pedal and it revs very high. 7,200 RPM is the maximum. That gives you a sound and a feel like in the old days. Really, really amazing. The A45 comes again with all-wheel drive. And somehow you need all 4 wheels to get so much power on the road. And to be confident even under not perfect circumstances. So no matter if the street is wet or dusty, you can go and you can go fast and you will still keep your line, since the electronic is taking care of you. But it is not stopping the fun. So if you're in the mood to, you can go into the race mode, switch off the ESP totally, and then you can even drift with the all-wheel drive car. Lots of fun, and you better don't do it on public roads. Design-wise, the A45 marks a big achievement in bodybuilding. While the A35 is somehow a bit lame and tame, this car doesn't hide. It has the Panamericana grille like the famous AMG GT. It has more flicks. It has 2 power domes on the bonnet as we know it, for example, from the C63. And to make the car clearly visible as the A45, it has 4 exhaust pipes instead of 2. And these exhaust pipes have an amazing sound. While the exterior has changed quite dramatically, the changes in the interior are more subtle. Yes, we got better bucket seats that really holds you when you go around the corners pretty fast, but the rest is more or less software. We got a new AMG steering wheel with these 2 controls that we know from the GT 4-door model, for example, giving you the chance to access the gear shift or the suspension, or to change the different drive modes without taking your hands off the wheel. And we have some new sub-menus on the MBUX system. So you have the usual navigation and all that stuff. You even have the well-being functions that you somehow don't need in a sports car, but you have 2 AMG menu points. So you can look at the figures of your car, for the engine, for the suspension, even the consumption if you're interested in, And most of all, you can go to a track app that trains you to drive like a pro. Certain racetracks are programmed and you can see the ideal line for the fastest drive. Not only on the screen, you can also see it on the head-up display, giving you a perfect training and getting you faster and faster by every lap you take. Thanks for joining me on that first ride with the new Mercedes-AMG A45S. For me, definitely the hottest hatch in the segment. Yes, I know, BMW M2 competition, Audi RS3, they all have more than 400 horsepower. But none of them is as strong as that, and none of them is as cool as that. Both cars are a bit outdated. This one is brand new, and it's offering a unique combination. You have a cool look that turns heads wherever you are, but you have a comfortable setup in the base version. So if you go to bring your kids to school or do the grocery shopping, you don't have to care about the powerful engine or the drivetrain, you just drive. But once you pass a racetrack and you take the exit towards that track, move into Sports or Sports Plus mode, you can have a hell of a fun and chase cars that has never been chased by a compact car. For example, a Porsche 911 or a Cadillac Corvette is not out of reach if you have the 45S model and the right driving skills. So for me, definitely the hottest car in the segment. Only problem, it is also one of the most expensive ones. But that's as usual. If you want to have fun, you gotta pay for it. Thank you, Tschüsschen, Seitchen, and bye-bye.